Hello people, welcome. My name is Kietsu. In this video I'm going to talk about how to build Evanescia, the one who has the blessings of both the abundance and the elation, also the judge of Phantasmon games. I know people are upset since she is not getting the same spotlight as Silver Wolf. Forget about the same, at least she should get what she deserves. If you ask me for my opinion, I'd say at least she should get an animation short because of the in-game lore she has. And also, there are a number of players who are saying that her DPS is not that great. Well, HSR now have added every released characters as trials in Currency Wars and also in Divergence Universe. But she is not yet added in the DU, by the way, okay? So I guess people can use her to understand how she works or how good of a character she is. We are going to talk about her in this video, so let's begin. Alright, so the video is going to be divided into three parts. First, I'm going to talk about her kits, how she works, and then I'm going to talk about her teams, Lightcones, and Relics. Lastly, we are going to talk about how future-proof she might be. Let's start with her bonus abilities from her traces. First one, watch all rebels. On the first part, it just says she gets a free 30% crit rate, which is pretty great. If you give her a crit rate body, then that's an easy 60% crit rate, which will help you to get a bit of flexibility on your other relic pieces. On the second part, it says about her ultimate damage bouncing depending on the enemy counts, even though her ultimate does AoE. Just think about it. If Phynon had his skill like this instead of straight up bounce, it would have been more amazing, in my opinion. Anyway, so what does it mean is her ultimate damage has many cuts. It's not a single instance of damage. If there are 3, 2, or 1 enemy targets, the cuts of her ultimate is going to be 1, 2, or 4 respectively. Then on the last part, it says during the elation skill, when Aha takes action, every elation characters acting before Evanescia, if they get certified banger, which they will, she will convert 50% of their gained certified banger for her own certified banger. So she is basically a DPS character who scales off of certified banger, and she can get certified banger pretty easily than any other elation characters. And I hope we all are aware with what certified banger is. It's this little musk icon and the count that every elation character has. And because of this, every elation characters deal beautiful rainbow colored damage to the enemies of their respective damage type. Without that, it will be just plain damage of their damage type. As for her other two bonus abilities, these are pretty straightforward. The Way All Truths is a free debuff. The Master Fox here is that pink fox of her. This pink fox and her ultimate actually has different energies. So when that pink fox's energy reaches 100%, it will attack and make the enemies vulnerable to take 12% more damage. And the Best All Blooms is just another way for Evanescia to get more certified bangers. Okay, next, her talent. It's a pretty long paragraph. Let me break it down simply as much as I have understood. First, her elation increases equal to 20% of her crit damage. Then all the other writing just says how she gets more certified banger, more energy, and her damage dealt being increased. So, when she gets energy, she'll get certified banger. When she gets certified banger, she would regenerate energy. Tit for tat, basically. The limit for it is actually till 100 gained certified banger. Then, after she gets 240 energy, the pink fox will deal damage based on her attack by regenerating 10 more energy. And last but not the least, when her certified banger is equal to her max energy, her skill, ultimate and the pink fox will deal increased damage. And that's all there is to it. Now that the complicated part is ended, let's move to the next part and talk about her relic options. The newly released one is going to be her best in slot, of course, Ever Glorious Magical Girl and Punk Lord Stage 0. For the body, you should go for crit damage or crit rate depending on your other relic pieces. The boot definitely will be attack percentage. Speed can be usable if you are using her with Sunday, but remember she will lose certified banger pretty quickly because she will be using her skill 2 times. For the sphere it will be physical damage, and for the rope energy regeneration rate will be more comfy even though she has many ways to get energy from her traces. If you don't have this newly released set and spend the free craftable relic event for your favorite character, just like I did to make my final even more better, you can go with this alternative. Scholar Lost in Erudition and Insert Salsotto, with the main stats being the same. Obviously we have this relic set farmed for Saber when she first came out, so you can use that for Evanescia as an alternative. Now, Lightcones. The options are pretty less, but whatever are available is actually usable for Evanescia. Obviously her signature Lightcone is going to be her best option, but without that, Sparks' Lightcone works pretty well on her too. The Nameless Glory one is also good, but without Yaoguang, getting its 2 stacks is going to be a bit late. And if you have none of these above, then just slap those free Elation Lightcones and she will be good to go. Now, should you be going for her signature Lightcone or should you go for her E1? Her E1 is amazing though. 20% all-type red span, and whenever the pink fox attacks, she will use her Elation skill right away. And that's I'm going to put down because her Lightcone is better than that. Her signature Lightcone gives her crit damage, pretty good amount of energy regeneration rate, and then it also increases the damage taken by the enemies. So obviously her signature Lightcone should be the first priority. Then her E2, it's also great. Apart from the 36% crit damage increase, she can get 2 times the amount of certified banger that she gets from her bonus abilities. Her E4 is just simple defense red, and then her E6, she gets an extra duration on her certified banger. That's insane. I mean, every E6 is supposed to be insane. Then her Merrymake increases by 15%. Merrymake is an effect that affects the overall elation damage of a character. And for every 100 certified banger Evanescia has, up to 1000, her Merrymake further increases by 2%, which is an exact more 20% increase. So she can increase her Merrymake by 35% overall. Lastly, after she uses her ultimate for the first time, she gets 120 energy back. With that, almost everything is wrapped up. Now to talk about her teams. Since Yaoguang is the irreplaceable elation support for every elation DPS, obviously she is going to be her best teammate. If you don't have her, then just swap out her with Sunday, even she is going to be fine. If you want to use Sunday in any other teams, then swap him with 3B. And for the third place, it's going to be the Elation Trailblazer, and for sustain, obviously Hua Hua. So this is going to be 3 best teams for Evanescia. Everything is completed. Now let's see Evanescia in an action. I can't pull for her, so I'm going to use support Evanescia. The teammate is going to be Sunday, and the Lightcone she is using is actually Sparks' signature Lightcone. Now let's go.
全ての技は俺の手に。
積んだな。
最高の瞬間、みんなステージに注目だ。
反則じゃ。
Oi, did Irontomb just said Faahh?
茨を越えて明青瞳に。
行こう、狐先生。掟に従いわらわが裁かん。汝はアウトじゃ。行こう、狐先生。掟に従いわらわが裁く。大勢風におらぬ。さらばじゃ。
この身をもってあなたを守り導こう。
逃げんな。ほらほら、あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。
銀河二刀流ってよん開拓を巻き起これ。
行こう、狐先生。掟に従いわらわが裁く。闇を照らしましょう。
考えるだけじゃない、感じるんだ。
積んだな。
され
マスコットではない。お仕置きじゃ。
最高の瞬間、みんなステージに注目だ。
反則じゃ。また足手まとい。結末は紡がれた通りに。
笑い、それは言えず報復絶倒。
行こう、狐先生。掟に従いわらわが裁く。
明青瞳に。
さらばじゃ。怖いよ。
逃げんな。
感謝し
行こう、狐先生。掟に従いわらわが裁く。
全ての技は俺の手に。
積んだな。
銀河二刀流って呼んでくれ。
行こう、掟に従いわらわが裁く。
Yeah, Evanescia is pretty great. She's easy to play, her team building is easy. I kinda regret pulling for Silver Wolf actually. The video is already too long. If you are still grinding for her, I hope you get her. And to talk about how future-proof she might be, it's actually a pretty bad question to ask in Star Rail especially. One thing I'm definitely going to say, as of now, she is really better than Silver Wolf, and I believe she is going to be an amazing character till the end of Planar Arcadia. That's it. I hope I was able to fulfill the purpose of this video. Like, share and subscribe and support me so that I can make myself into a future Genshin on Star Rail concert. Take care and goodbye.